Good evening, this is BBC News to our viewers around the globe. My name is Laura Fonseca and this is our top story at 6 o'clock. New changes in Transmilenio will benefit the city. The presidential candidate Iván Duque low in the polls. Serious crisis and protest in Nicaragua. A new modality in sport arises, motocross surfing.
So wake me up when it's all over.
Avicii, electronic dance music producer and DJ, was found dead.
I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
In the local news, the mayor, Enrique Peñalosa, announced new changes in the massive public transport. Kevin has the notice.
Mayor Enrique Peñalosa announced a substantial increase up 400 points for bidders to propose and choose vehicles with Euro 6 engine technology or higher in the bidding process that advised Transmilenio for the purchase of about 1,400 buses that will renew the fleet of phases 1 and 2. Since the beginning of the process of buying new buses, Enrique Peñalosa decided to incentive technology with low or zero emission. For that reason, 15 points were awarded in the tender operation proposals that are requests to choose buses with Euro 6 technology or superior engine.
In our national news, the poll shows a falling intention to vote of the candidate who leads the polls. Tatiana Rondon, our political journalist, has more information.
A month before Colombian elections, multiple polls confirmed that the conservative candidate Iván Duque continues to lead, but is losing significant support to progressive candidate Gustavo Petro. Duque, the protege of the controversial former president Álvaro Uribe, has lost support in multiple polls, while support for Petro, a former guerrilla and former mayor, continues to grow. According to the pollster Jahans, Duque's support went from 40% to 38% between March and April, the month in which more presidential debates took place than in any previous election race in the country. At the same time, Petro's support went from 24% to 28%. The ongoing election race is undoubtedly the most volatile indicates. The majority of Colombians didn't know who Duque was until he received the endorsement of Uribe at the end of the last year. Young voters, however, see the candidate as a representative of the corrupt elites that have ruled the country for centuries. Despite the fact that Duque is the youngest candidate in the race, the conservative has failed to impress the younger generations. Reporting from the BBC Newsroom, Tatiana Rendon.
Nicaragua has suffered a difficult social and political situation in recent days. Our international editor, Johnny Ramirez, has more information.
The social reforms promoted by President Daniel Ortega have served an excuse to protest against the regime, which has responded with brutal repression. This is the notice.
Nicaraguans had taken to the streets of the capital Managua. The demonstrations are over government plans for employees to pay more into the pension system, while it reduces overall benefits. Pensioners were the first to protest, but they were soon joined by thousands of students and workers. The government response has been described as heavy-handed. The President Ortega said that the important thing is to get this agreement for consensus. Our call is to the family of Nicaragua to keep the peace to all Nicaraguans. President Daniel Ortega's government says the changes are needed to ensure Nicaragua's troubled social security system. Our representatives and delegates are ready to go negotiation table. The first issue shall be social security. It shall be taken on and see what reform can be reached or new reforms needs to be done from there to take the necessary steps. But protesters accuse the administration of taking money out of their pockets and trying to silence any opposition. Officials also been accused of trying to censor coverage of demonstrations. For independent television outlets hated on the air for broadcasting the protests. The writer Drew says 11 journalists have been attacked while covering. Also, the government is willing to toll the streets of Nicaragua are filling with roads, burning tires, and rubber bullets. Johnny Ramirez, BBC News.
In sports news, Lady Martinez.
Hello and welcome to Export from BBC Center. The Australian surfer James Brown showed the world a new style. The waves with his motorcycle. Let's see the information.
Dirt bikes in the ocean, two things that you normally wouldn't put together, unless you're stunned ready Robbie Madison. Check out Madison Surfing, a huge wave in Tahiti on a modified dirt bikes. The 34-year-old Australian has been surfing since. He was and filed in for Daniel Crowley for motorcycles, it says in the James Brown movie Skyfall, and thought. He has completed many daredevil stunts. Said that his dirt bike surf sessions, Brown, he was on the scariest things he has ever experienced.
Now in our entertainment section in BBC News, Camila Marroquín. Hello, I'm Camila with the entertainment news from BBC. Coming up, new clues are revealed about the death of the Swedish DJ Avicii.
The family of DJ better known as Avicii this Thursday sent a text, which keeps close to what could be the cause of death. The text says, "Our beloved Tim was a seeker, a fragile and artistic soul in search of answers to existential questions, a perfectionist who always gave the best of himself, who traveled and worked hard at a pace that took him to extreme stress. When the tour ceased, he wanted to find a balance in life to be happy and able to do what he liked best, music. He really struggled with thoughts about meaning, life and happiness. He could not continue. He wanted to find peace. Tim was not made for the business machinery he found himself in. He was a sensitive boy who loved his fans but dodged the spotlight. Tim, you will always be loved and we will miss you sadly. The person you were and your music will keep your memory alive." The text was originally written in Swedish, and on seeing it in that language it would seem obvious that the family is referring to possible suicide.
More news on your smartphone at BBC page/entertainment news. Camila, thank you for that information. It is undoubtedly a great loss for the music industry. Remember that I'm Laura Fonseca and thank you for watching us. That's all in news. For more information, follow us in social media.